Good to have you guys with us. Welcome. Bruchim habayim. And so we're going to share an excerpt from the Bnei Sachar. He speaks about the specialty of the month of Elul. We're actually approaching this Thursday and Friday. Is going to be Rosh Chodesh, the month of Elul. It's actually the final month in the Hebrew calendar, welcoming the new year, the month of Tishri, opening up the new year for us. And we know that when we're hitting the final kind of energy that we can infuse within us to include in our year, the month of Elul, it has something special to it, and the question is why? What's so special about the month of Elul, says the Bnei Sachar? The month of Elul, if you go all the way back to the story of the creation of the world, when was the world created? So there's a dispute in the Gemara, Masechet Rosh Hashanah, in the Talmud, and one opinion holds that the world was created in the 25th day of Elul. So in the month of Elul, the world was created, and there's another opinion that says it was created actually in Tishri later on. And so it's connected to something very deep. When we received the tablets, we were at Mount Sinai. All the Jewish people at Har Sinai and Mount Sinai, we were given the first tablets, the first set of commandments, and evidently we couldn't hold on to them. We deterred from the word of Hashem, and the tablets were hence broken. Then Moshe Rabbeinu went ahead and up to the mountain again, asked God for forgiveness, and gave us the second tablets, almost identical to the first, but he gave us the second tablets. When did he go up to the mountain? When did he go up to the mountain to get the second tablets? In the month of Elul. In the month of Elul, that's when he went ahead to bring the ratzon, to bring the will of God, to forgive and to give you a new opportunity and a new slate in the month of Elul. And that time of ratzon, that time of willingness, that time of openness, that time of likingness, all the way from Mount Sinai, that God has somehow set the stage for rejuvenation, for forgiveness, for opening a new slate, for opening a new chapter in your life in the month of Elul then. That's the biggest forgiveness we ever know about in the Torah, in the Tanakh. And so we tap into that specialty time. But why is it so special? Because that's actually the time that God has had ratzon, also not only had will to forgive the Jewish people at Mount Sinai, but he had the will to create the world for humanity. Even though humanity, human beings didn't exist, says the Bnei Sachar, we weren't here, there is no merit, there's no quality, there is no justification to create the world. Nobody's doing good, nobody's creating, nobody's overcoming anything. Why create the world? Because of the future activity, the future mitzvot, the potentiality that God sees in the world that's going to happen. So he sees the potential. Even though now there may not be very much there, but Hashem sees the potential, said the Rabbi Bnei Sachar, and so too for us. Sometimes we find ourselves, hey, maybe there's not so much going for us. Maybe looking around, not the best. But we have to be like Hashem. Hashem, God, doesn't only look at now. He looks at your potential. What are you going to do next month? What are you going to do next year? What's going to be with you? And he sees the future, and he sees the potential. He believes in the potential that is laid out for us in our future, and already from now he gives us the barakah, and that's the month of Elul. Potential. The esteem that's going to be built from the potential, and we tap into that. B'ezrat Hashem, we should have a beautiful month this Thursday and Friday. And